All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, double honors to apostle elders in New York, GMS, and salutations to y'all around the world that's teaching the truth. My name is Maya Ka'ala Bungad with Chicago branch of Great Millstone. And I'd like to make a disclaimer that we are not black Hebrew Israelites. We are Israelites. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that scatter abroad. Also, the speckled birds. Speckled birds are Israelites who look like other nations, but their father's bloodline go back. Their father's paternal bloodline go back to the 12 patriarchs of Israel. We are not affiliated with any black identity extreme groups. We are not affiliated with any other extreme groups. We are not affiliated with any Islamic groups. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite groups. Okay, and I just have to repeat this again. We brothers went over it again, but now we gotta repeat it now, because now you have some Latino only Israelites, and particularly now this doctrine come out in Ancient Watchmen. And one of his doctrines that Yahawashi wasn't a so-called Negro, wasn't a dark-skinned man. All right, they'll say, well, the Israelites are like a light brown people. The Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel, wasn't just light brown, man. All right, they range from the darkest dark, man, to the lightest brown. All right, it said Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9, my heritage is unto you as a speckled bird, man. And it's all types of scriptures. When you look at the names of Israelites, some of their names denote their skin's complexion, man. All right, some was super dark, like Niger, Acts 13. All right, some was very light, like Rufus. I forgot what chapter is in the New Testament, but you just go in the blue letter Bible. Rufus means red. I mean, what? He was a light-skinned Israelite, man. He's red bone. All right. So, all right, but in this case, man, when it's talking about Yahawashi from the tribe of Judah, all right, Judah was, Jordan was dark brown people, man, various shades of dark brown. Some was light brown, man. Some had woolly hair. Some had, my French, some had straight hair, man. Some had fat noses, some had sharp noses. Some had juicy lips, some had thin lips. With this particular case, when it's describing Yahawashi, I describe him as what? The typical so-called Negro look. All right. So it says Revelation chapter 1, verse 14, it said his head and his hairs were white like wool. All right. So his head, his hair, and his hairs, his beard were white like wool. All right, white like wool. Was wool or woolly, like a shave of sheep? It's woolly, man. It's all puffed up and everything. All right, as white as snow. All right, his eyes were a flame of fire. Like he's angry. All right, when Jake drink wine and stuff, his eyes was what? Flame of fire. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned. All right, it was a past tense. I mean, they was burnt. All right, when it got burnt, when you burn toast. All right, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice a sound of many waters. All right, and now let's go to the part when it says burned. All right. It says feet like unto fire brass. All right, so what's the Greek word? When brass is furnished, all right? Get that. I'm trying to get it. Wow. Now it's acting up. Slock. All right. Come on. Maybe I'll put it on here, see if it come out right.
Strong's G 5474. Chalkolibanon.
Now, Chalkolibanon, all right, some metal like gold, if not more precious. Chalkolibanon, all right. And it says right here, Strong's definition. All right. of compound G5475 and G30. All right, it says in the implement mean whiteness or brilliancy. All right, so we know copper. All right, after it's burnt, it's not gonna be white. All right, so it gotta be brilliancy, burnished copper, an alloy of copper or gold or silver having brilliant luster with fine brass. All right, you go into Thayer's Greek lexicon. All right, you go right here. It says Chalkolibanon. All right, you go right there. Luther restaurant, burnish brass. All right, burnish brass. All right. Cause what is brass? Go right here. It said brass is an alloy copper and zinc proportions can be varied to achieve very mechanical electrical properties. It's a substantial alloy out of two consists may replace the other within the same. It said brass is similar to bronze. Another containing copper with a 10 place of zinc. Both bronze and brass may include small portions or range of each other elements. All right. Including arsenic, lead, ferrous, aluminum, magnesium, silicon. The distinction between two alloys is largely historical. Modern practical museums, archaeology avoids both terms for historical objects in favor of more general copper alloy. All right. So basically, brass is in the family of copper. All right. So you go right here, Revelation 2:26. Because it's both instances where the Southern King and Northern King, they were read in the book, they was called copper skin, man. So, copper could be what? Light brown, dark brown. But in this case, in Yahawashi case, when describing his skin color, he's a dark-skinned man. All right, very dark-skinned man. All right, you go Revelation 2:18, it says what? It says, unto the angel of the church in Thyatira, right? These days said the Son of the Most High will have his eyes like unto a flame of fire, his feet like fine brass. All right, so you go there, you see that word, what? Fine brass, you see this word, right? Chalkolibanon. All right. So you go right here, strong G5474. All right. It says what right here? It says burnished copper, an alloy copper of gold, brilliant luster of fine brass. All right. Now, so I'm gonna come back with a part 2. All right. And I'm gonna I'm gonna show you what because the penny today is made mostly of what I'll get that in a minute. What is today penny is. All right, and you can see right there copper brown. All right, so it says what the penny is, what today the composition of pennies, what 1982 the present, copper plated, zinc 97.5%. All right, so there you go, man. All right, history of composition, 1793 100% copper, 1795 1857 100% copper. Then they started diluting it. 88% copper in 1856 to 1864, 1864 1942 95% bronze, 5% copper, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. 1943 zinc coated steel, known as 1943 steel. 1944 1946 gilded metal, 95% copper, 5% zinc. 1947 1962 bronze, 95% copper, 5% tin and zinc. 1962-82 gilded metal, 95% copper, 5% zinc. Present now, copper plated zinc, 97%. It says zinc 75% zinc, 2.5% copper, man. All right. So I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna burn like different years of versus burn some pennies just to show you, man. Everything when you burn something, man, it turns dark, man. And just like in age times, man, you have people that paid to melt copper or brass and stuff. Some might want it light, some might, depends how long they leave it in there. All right, so I'll be back for part 2. Shalom.